this is the first technical section of Amnesia. This is entrance halls. So the first trick which we need to do is you need to get up here. This is to skip a cutscene or a flashbang over here, which slows down your movement by 60% and lasts roughly about 40 seconds, I would say. I don't know the precise number, but it doesn't matter. You just need to skip it in order to get a good time. The first thing which we need to do is we need to use a trick called momentum jumping. So what momentum jumping is in this game is you get 2 consecutive jumps very quickly in order to give yourself accelerated height and accelerated movement. Because you can't get up here just off this pillar, just off a jump. We can't jump high enough. So we need to get a momentum jump. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to use, you can do this off pretty much most sloped ledges. We need to jump twice off this beam and get up there. So the setup which I use for it is I kind of put my back up against here and I line myself up with this flat surface of the beam. Now about halfway, so where this like brown sludge is where you want to jump. You want to jump like halfway between you and the beam. Once your like back is against this wall while sprinting, of course. So you gain the speed and the momentum, and you can easily make this jump. So put your back up against the wall, line up halfway, jump, easy. It's a really good setup. I use it in all my runs. It gets me this first or second try. It's unbelievably consistent. So the second part of the run is the deceptively hard part, which is actually getting on this pillar, which you will hate. Everyone hates this pillar. So what you want to do is you kind of want to line yourself up with the middle of the pillar, and I recommend you take a running start because it gives you a much easier boost. Like getting very close to it with like no speed attached, it's very difficult, and I would even go as far to say it's random. Like if you can somehow hit pixels, it's weird. I wouldn't try and get up close and do it. So when you line up with the middle, you want to jump. There we go, easy, boost up, done. So you'll probably like land up inside the pillar. You need to get on this like outer ring for the next part. So you actually need to like feel your drop down onto the outer ring. So the next part is we need to get into the window section. How we're going to get into this window section is with a strafe jump, and how this is going to work is you're not going to run at the window, you're going to run along the window, and then as you are about mid jump, you strafe towards it, and then as you make contact with the window frame, you crouch. So that sounds pretty complicated, but once you do it, you'll understand. So run horizontal, do it, strafe in, crouch, and you're in. So we make a quick little safety save. Yep, that's pretty bad. There we go. So in this part, there's 2 ways to do it. So one is to like go back and spam, but if you just want to be sure of the jump, you can kind of set it up. The jump up spot, there's like a really good jump up spot here in the middle of the window. So you jump back, you jump, and you saw I got like pushed up there for a second. There we go, done. Like you kind of want to go for the middle of this window. There's like a small little bump which you can land on. I must have hit the jump key by accident and got an extra boost up. This is how you get on top of the window. So you just line yourself up with kind of the middle of the frame. How I do it is these 2 lines, like the one like right below my crosshair right here, and this line over here. And I just kind of get in between them and then hop back. And it's easy. So then it's pretty easy. You just kind of line yourself up here and you sprint. And if you can curve and hit that little edge like I did, then you're a god, but I can't do it consistently. It saves. There's like another way to not take damage, which requires you hitting rocks, but personally, I just wouldn't worry about it. It doesn't affect your run that much. It makes like another trick towards the middle like a bit harder, but landing the rock clip isn't really an absolute necessity. And yeah, well, that's entrance halls.